think we're back. Back into the Last Defense Academy. Last time, we had a lot of crazy stuff that was going on. New characters, defensing, a whole lot of craziness. We got some food for the main people, and we returned home, and I'm excited for free time. I'm excited to just see what the game's gonna throw at me now. Feel like officially the training wheels are off, and that obviously is gonna make things even better. So, looks like just making sure here that everything's all good before I get started. Well, usually these things are already good, but you never know. Alright. Should be on the screen. I am. Cat's on this corner of the screen here. Hello, cat. We've got water. We've got it all set up here. We are... Hey, cat. Listen, we just started. Usually you're like, you come in halfway through the stream and cause chaos. Right now you just want to start off the stream causing chaos. Hey, big boy, you gotta go down. At least come back in an hour. We just haven't even started yet. I love my cat, but you can't be up here right now. No, I cannot play. I just want to pet you and be distracted. Come on, go down. All right. Well, they're both up, and everybody got flashed with his big orange cat. He's back for round 3. Round 3? Holy moly, dude. My man. Please, just stay down. I don't feel good about it at all. I'm in the middle of trying to get started, and I'm fighting my own cat about stuff. Goodness gracious. Anyways, people come in. If you type in the chat, just like before, or you chat at any point, there will be a little delay. I do respond eventually. Unfortunately, I'm really enamored in the game. Love the game. Trying to make this more of a weekend thing, so it is what it is. But, yeah. It'll be a good time. Alright. Enough of the monologuing and stuff and pushing cats unironically. We are on day 30 in Takumi's room, which is us. Now, last time we did get a bunch of voices down. However, I also forget things incredibly quickly. So, that may or may not stick as usual. Alright, well, we were told from what I remember last time there was some new facility. Oh yeah, we got everybody rooms now. Oh, y'all are together. Now, I do worry about there being, like, very much cliques. Like, they knew each other. We knew each other. There's some tension there. We'll see if what happens. Opening up the door. Hello, Nozomi. Not... Oh, my goodness. Now I remember Nozomi more. And then, what's her name? Is she still out here, too? No? Hello, Nozomi. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. The little cat face is always getting me. It's crazy. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karua, that's her name, are different people. They just are too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. If she were Karua, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. Alright, Kiyoshika. I love this lady. She's really cool. Samurai woman. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. I gotta get her more of a dignified samurai woman voice. I did it really good last time, but unfortunately this time it's not going so good. Does she seriously not know how a bus works? See, I like the fact that she's like unaware kind of trope kind of thing. I know, I got like 2 minutes in and I'm already on going to water. We're going to the first floor cafeteria. Is anybody on the... Oh, everybody's in the cafe. Oh my goodness, everyone just is down there. Interesting. We're not going to go check out the new rooms? We're going to go to the cafeteria instead? Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people all around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little bit. Herd out the little bit. Whoa, whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're gonna kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nagui said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little bit about them on the way on the bus here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Well, Nozomi. Takumi, Nozomi, that's crazy how they're like. What a weird sound effect. Oh, wait. I forgot we could do that to people. Alright, listen. I play this slow. I want to experience everything. Gaku. Just like that, we've got 4 more people we have to live with, and they're all total weirdos, too. I'm glad you're back, Takumi, but we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiroko. Oh, yeah. Shoma. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible. We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. That's not his voice. We gotta work on that again. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still. This is the way too many characters to keep track of. I agree. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Those guys from the academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much. All this time there was a whole nother school just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here. Facts, dude. I've been blindsided multiple times so far. Those undying flames had a chill down my spine. Could they be some art form brought on by demonic blood magic? You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. We're all dying to learn about those flames. I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. All we can tell you about the flames is what Sarai told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what
What
I
a
said.
flashback.
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something. Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen him with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from the last defense academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on the school grounds. Yeah, by maybe the purple flaming dude we keep seeing in our dreams. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too, huh? That's gotta be there to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. I tried dousing those flames with one of the fire extinguishers before, but they sprang up again pretty much away. That was bad. It's gonna take a lot more than that for them to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sarai never said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. The school is the real deal. All right. Guess it's just like Nagui said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room.
This is a nice little review from last time. It's like you could forget some of the stuff.
But on what's inside the one at the true last defense academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock! It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone from my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nagoya could have told us from the beginning. A lot of the information regarding their war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nagoya couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. So I mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the decoy academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are all gonna get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I can I don't know if I can hold out that long. And what's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe you should just get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. Hey, you're all so adorable the way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Togi residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity's at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all the future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know. Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and to do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive the way she got us fired up. We couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? Like, honestly. You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not. If Sarai had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups. Why our attitudes are so different. Once Nagoya told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. We're gonna find out some lore here? Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain. Damn, bro's brain is a peanut. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nagoya shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the first time, this is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Well, but the academy, didn't we have a roof from what I remember at the beginning? So how could we be underground? Also, we had underground bunker shelters we went into. So are we going underground? The underground? Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that. Hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanations already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners? You inbred little street urchin. What, and your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up. Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spending too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have been made better soldiers than you. She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones who can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? And are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed and think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had his way with you. What about world death? You're just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or are you gonna start explaining things? Thank you, Takamaru. Just get to the point, man. We got free times today, right? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up your tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor. Huh? I can't work with a bunch of impatient and infectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Kararara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these clowns, these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd better off than letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place for you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and your school would have been toast if we hadn't helped you out in that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Murderize you? Is that a new word? Not murderize, but murderize? That's crazy. Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. The word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Everyone's fighting, dude. This is, like I said, this is what I predicted at the beginning of the episode. We would go back and forth because we have different morals, history, and we have our own, like, A group, B group. So there's, like, some some wars going on here.
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a
She's
conversation.
pissing off Gaku so much. I can't even imagine everything.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human
A
being.
rotten tomato human being. Good job, Gaku. What a roast. Frickin' love the sarcasm, too.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
Damn, even Tsubasa isn't in this shit. I thought she was pretty tame. The others make some sense.
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
This is like a non-stop debate right now.
A killing game.
Thank you, Darumi, for always, breaking the moment. I appreciate that.
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though.
Okay, that was a cool line from him. Respect on it. Bro has earrings? Heart earrings. Or, I don't know what those are. Diamonds?
The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
He does a really good job of being creepy, by the way. A real good job.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Respect, Takamaru.
Killing game. Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Alright. That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. The Dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with... I forgot she was the pervy Byakuya. The rich but female pervy girl. I do want to know what she looks like, though. You can't tell with all this... whatever this getup is. I never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we just be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate, face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji Sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, man. I'm be a jerk. but I'm maybe a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of you loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. A team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree, their attitude is positively sickening. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. Takumi. Oh, I know I got no right to contribute to this conversation, but what do you think world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game? Then maybe next time. That's all she cared about. Yakimaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. They didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. What about the twins? You don't mention them, and Shoma. Well, that could have gone. Well, that could have gone on better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other just like that. Same here. It's not like we're gonna be easy getting them to work together. If Sarai or Hiroko were here, they know what to do. That is not true at all. Hiroko would genuinely treat them like garbage. She would literally tell them they're gonna have to go outside, fight, and be slave to the academy or die. That is not true. Hiroko would not. But it's no use wish casting. We're different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Ido and I parted ways. I headed back to my room. Free time, please. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine everyone ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off this. It's the mental shop on the first floor and the bio lab on the second, right? So Shoma's in the room. A bunch of our people are just hanging out in rooms. The metal shop is the second group. And the bio lab is the first group. I wonder if they're going to make us pick between our groups. Be like, Takumi, join us. Takumi, join us. Well, I want to know what the metal shop is. Probably for traps. Oh, metal shop. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop. Is that a bomb floating in the air? It's more like something you'd find on a military base. It's just ammunition and stuff. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. I thought we were friends. Why are you threatening me, bro? Huh? I didn't even say anything in that fight. I just said stop fighting. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karua could never have put on an act like this convincing. Is she really not Karua? Or maybe she's lost her memory. Look out, Nozomi, the perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva. Ah, so he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victims' life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The Holy Jumanjian sword and I will strike him down. She's very gullible. I keep telling you I'd never do anything like that. Darn it, she's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? What do you guys got to look at? There was a button to look, right? It's E, F, oh, F. Nice. These monitors are everywhere. How many exactly are there anyway? It tells you the basic concept of the machine and how to use it, but it's too difficult for me to understand. What am I, stupid? Takumi, you've got brain power. Use it. Develop trap. We can make traps here. I should try it out sometime. Ah, the way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Huh? Seriously? You like this with all the metal and gunpowder and everything? Yeah, she's all about weaponry. I know it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Ozukskis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Weapons development, like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. I have never seen a gun in Tokyo residential complex, and we've never no mention of soldiers, so I call cap on that story right now. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Workshops like this aren't just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we all live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all. If she ends up dying, that's never gonna happen. So we gotta make sure she don't die, Tomato Lady.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Okay, that's cool, Chant. I can dig that a little bit. I'm down with that sickness. Trap development has been unlocked. You can access it during free time. The invaders will rue the day they crossed into Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku... Is that how you spell seppuku? I guess so. Three times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. Again with the ritual suicide demands, I'm still not sure how doing it any more than once is supposed to work. Ask Fuyiko, he could do it. We can make traps here. Oh, okay, we can't do it right now. Nice. Alright, the biolab. This room is locked. Wait, that's the women's bathroom. What's this room? Wait, we don't even have a gymnasium. They got a gymnasium. We didn't get that. They got this thing too. Do we have any other rooms that we haven't really seen yet? I guess not. I guess that's pretty much it, huh? Biolab. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Wait a minute. Oh, you left your group behind to be here. Okay, that's cool, dude. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom, more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up all host of medical supplements whenever we need it. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanemia a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nagoi did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. It does sound like it would be more useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Oh, you're really worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to get so much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as a result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right there at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we could probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? Does his arm actually stretch out farther? I didn't know that. You know, it's always been my dream to mod someone else's body. I'd be gentle. And I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Hey, let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make you do with my fantasies. Alright, I visited both the... What is this? Let me talk to the other people. Like, this was an auto talk, man. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Bro, I want to know what Aima and Kako and Takamaru say. Phew, between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're not the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. She's got a good attitude about it. Never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end for a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever gonna find out what this war was all about? Someone's at my door. Alright, prediction time. I'm gonna say Tsubasa. I think she's just the type to be at my door. Could it be her? No, dude, she's cautious. There's no shot she talks to you. I'd be surprised. I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling. I pull open the door to reveal... Or Aido. It's probably Aido, actually. Yeah, it's Aido. Good morning, Takumi. Do you have any time to talk? Oh, it's you, Aido. Why did I think it was Tsubasa? Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time, right? You were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiroko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't expecting anything in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then, I was already on my own. Somebody somewhere miles away from here after that, Nagoi found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm. It's possible, but I guess. I don't know what his voice should be. I feel like him and Gaku are getting close to each other's voices. I don't want to do that. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're at the subjects of the other schools, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? He feels a tension in the room. Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help you if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind, I don't have any experience in that area. You've never had a girlfriend, Aito? Oh, that's sad. Poor guy. Aito, all individuals who look like they're wearing astronaut gear should have a girlfriend. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that it's been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Aito about Karua, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny unlikeness to Karua. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karua, she had no idea who I was. I told Aito all about this mystery and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said you had it weird. I thought maybe she had amnesia, but she never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I'd been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Aito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. Really? Give me a lore? What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe? Give me some popcorn for this, man. That's some crazy theory. I didn't even think about that. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds or even the past of the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as ours. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope depending on the story. A parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karua, like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karua and Nezumi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nezumi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Aido. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right, it is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we already consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or what isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that's happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting you forward with such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all of this off my chest. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk about it again, no matter how strange it is. You sure haven't been having some peculiar expressions. First the ghostly invader, and now this. Oh, peculiar experiences. Oh right, I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done. Which is what, Takumi? We don't even know if he's done anything. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how... Don't take any unnecessary risks. You don't have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think it's taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. Aido's pretty cool, I'll give you that. Which is why I rewarded him last time. He's a cool dude. With that, Aido left. Pausing at the door gave me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes, alternate realities. Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karua and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same but different? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Aito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. It turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness!
Okay.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Okay. Free time, please. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. Just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Oh, they're not even coming. They're in their rooms. What? I'll just decide not to come? The tension is so thick in the air. You can cut it with a samurai sword. Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They just plain old no-showed. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning anyway? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Atsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? It doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Oh, good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us, one of us? Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's something I want to discuss with you. I'm not buying this goody-goody act. She's just as bad as the rest of them. I mean, she really has done nothing, Gaku. I wish there was something I could do to smooth things over, but I'd probably only mess up and make things worse, and make everything worse. Yeah. No need to worry about food now. We brought some over from the second last. Oh, that's not him. Ima. Do we even need to reconcile with these ragtag misfits? There's nothing wrong with our two teams acting separately. I would like to make friends with the others, but there is really nothing I can do. I mean, you've tried talking to them without your brother. What's Nozomi doing here? What does she want to talk about? What's the deal with these second campus guys, anyway? I guess we'd better hear what she has to say. I wonder what Nozomi wants. I hope she's not here to try to patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere way too much. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about the world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Karura and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I just can't go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. I see. The prisoner's dilemma. We can't all be in here together because there's tension. So they'll go, and we'll go, and something will happen. I'm suspicious of, but something will happen. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chance of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're gonna go to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use hemoanemia. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. That's actually true, Ima. Honestly, it's so true. When these companies merge and get bought out, one of them's gonna crash and burn. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Denied. Takumi is denied. Nozomi brushed off my questions, left me without even passing a glance at me. Without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? Damn. So she turned you down. So what? She might be cute and everything, but who wants to go with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Oh, Gaku, you are not reading the room today. Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure what's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents. Damn, Shoma, that's sad. Sigh. The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Give me free time. Give me free time. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill me up. Dude, it's so long. The metal shop in my level unlocked, you now unlock development traps and enchantments. These will help give you an advantage in battle, so spend free time wisely on developing these tools. Your extinguisher level has increased! Your firefighting extinguisher increase now go to new areas when you explore. The materials you obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance. We know this already. We will not be doing that. So, we were going to save, because that was quite a lot of talking, and my breath hurts. I'm sorry, my throat hurts. Alright. What are we doing first? I think the first thing we need to do... Who's available to hang out? Tsubasa, Darumi. Y'all aren't available. Gaku's available. He's a cool bro. I like Gaku. I really want to start doing gift giving. I don't really understand how that works. I really want to finish up the library stuff. I think what we need to do first is go to the... I'm lost. Where's the weapon? Oh, the garage. That should be good, right? I think that this doesn't take free time, so we can do this. Takumi, we can upgrade his stuff. I have the linguistics too, so his side slash gives him Oh, I get more move. That's good. Modification complete. We need linguistics 3. And this also gives me more move. Nice. I don't know, it's like this can be upgraded, but how do you upgrade this? Airblade. Unlock a vertical slash attack? Oh, this is new. I didn't even have this. Attack plus 2 to user when near death during battle. Oh. Screw it, yeah. I like abilities. Give me some more abilities. These all cost red coins. Alright, we have a whole cast of characters. Nozomi starts off with 2 levels. What does her abilities do? Voltage gain. Anything. Launch into a powerful spinning slash. It's like stun on user. That could be good. Allies acting with 1 HP in battle have a 50% chance of getting support. We already did that. Shin Senpu Yabai. That sounds awesome. And it pushes targets back. I need Gym 2. We could try to get linguistics up today. The problem is like I gotta think about who am I gonna probably use? I mean, I don't know who not the Rumi. I know not much. Sorry, no offense to her, but I just don't see myself using her. I could see upgrading. Why not? I'm gonna upgrade Samurai Woman. I think she's cool. Alright, we are really low on red crystals though. Alright, well, I did what I did and I don't regret it. It's my game, so I'll do what I gotta do. Alright, we're gonna go to the library. I feel like the original plan, like, sometimes you gotta pick a plan and stick with it. And so we're gonna go to the library and see if we can carve up some more lore. Because lore seems important to me. It is morning. I don't feel like they'd screw me over here. Read a book and study. Time will pass. Linguistics. Oh my gosh, go back. Well, we can't do linguistics. We should do gym. That could be good. I don't want to use linguistics because I get double experience if I do one of these. Gym. Enhancing the body through medicine. Mobility. Sports of the Tokyo Residential Complex. What about enhancing the body? I want to read about that. That sounds intriguing. I'll try reading this book today. Enhancing the body through medicine. There are many types of performance-enhancing drugs. Steroids that increase muscle mass. Stimulants that heighten the mind. Blood-producing medicines that increase the number of red blood cells. Interesting. Most sports ban the use of such substances. Engaging in competition while using drugs goes against the principle of fair play. They're basically talking about doping, right? I may not be fair, but I get why people are tempted to do it too. It's a shortcut kind of thing. I never do it, but it's definitely a shortcut mentality. There are times when you have to do whatever it takes to win. Reading this book increases your endurance by 5. Let's go. Hell yeah, double free time. We're going back to the library. Shoma? What are you doing outside Karara's room? You wanna... What's going on up there, man? It's kind of weird. They really are just not coming out, huh? That's crazy. Oh, that was the leisure lounge. I like that place. That was kind of cool. That's where we saw Hiroko at the beginning. No, I'm not get like a drink, like an actual sugar drink here. Read a book and study. Time will pass. Yeah, we're gonna do gym again. Through medicine, double experience. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Yes. Give me that double experience. Finishing this book increased your endurance by 10. Yeah. Wait, I didn't get my gym experience. What the frick? Did I get a gym level 2?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Maybe I should have built some traps.
Well then, good night.
Oh, that might have been a mistake. Because are our traps not any more available? The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I can really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. That's kind of risky. Goodness. Ding dong, ding dong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
All right.
Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. That Flash always gets me every day. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. After what she said yesterday. Oh. Nobody's in the rooms? Oh, they're in the gym. Is she guarding the gym for the training? Where is that? Metal shop. I didn't even know that was the entrance. Garage. I wanted to see what she's doing out here. What are you doing out here? Can I come, like, watch training instead? Everyone's from the other academy goes to gym in the morning to train. I can't just barge in and out, talk to Nozomi alone. It said she was here, didn't it? Where is she? Is she the other side? Confound it all. Is this Lady Carrara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds. Hey, Kiyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody's absconded with the holy sword while I was in the bathroom? What does that mean? What does abscond mean? Google. Abscond. What? Somebody stole her sword? What is that? What does abscond mean? Leave hurriedly and secretly, typically to avoid detection or an arrest for an unlawful action such as theft. I don't understand. What did they do? They tried to steal her sword? I let this slide the last time Lady Carrara pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, because it's named Jumanji? It's a female sword? Oh, I see, I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Okay, well, I guess now you're doing training. Ah, a little side lore. I like that. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from the school here today. Nozomi did say she tried to keep the two groups separate, only figured, what is going on with Shoma? He turned into a woman. She's got lipstick on. Shoma looks like freaking Peppa Pig. Do you see Shoma in the background right there? Shoma? So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I guess I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people work really hard makes me feel like garbage, huh? Or is it just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, your gender's changed. Shoma, are you all right? Shoma? Oh, yes, I'm sorry, it's nothing. He's got a split personality. He actually did destroy the food. Damn it, Shoma. Yes, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes your brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. Hello? It's melting again. Quick, someone cut off his head. The revival-matic will fix it when it put him back together. Probably maybe 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work. Wow, we're scumbags. Shoma's like talking about how his brain might be damaged, and y'all just let him be. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. That's insane. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up free time. And the team from their school. Can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Who's available? Like, I'm still not available for free time. Gaku is. I want to go in the trap room. Where's the trap room? How does that work? Defense room, leisure room, rec room, infirmary, metal shop. Let's go there. I just want to see, you know, I think the plan is that I'm going to see if this takes time slots, because if I can craft weapon traps, and I might need to. Metal fence, max use is +1. Oh. Electrified face. Place a barricade that stuns any enemies in range. HP 1. Stun range 8 spaces? Place a trap that deals explosive damage when stepped on. Place a trap that ignores obstacles to move user great distance when tripped. Oh my god, these are great. I want this electrified fence. Hell yeah. Cool. Max uses +1. I know this is like a lot of materials, but it doesn't look like our free time has gone away though. I like the idea of the electrified fence though. I do. So we can do traps too, as well as upgrading our individual characters without wasting free time. Good to know. What was the other place we unlocked? It was first floor, right? This is third floor actually. Hold on. Leisure. Rec room. Where is the room we got? Infirmary. Am I missing something? Biolab. That's where we want to go. What does Biolab have going on? Oh. You need science +1. So user gains attack +1. User gains move +3. So this is desperation. User HP becomes 1? Why would I ever use that? Unlock power potion. Power panacea. Science 3. User fully recovers HP, heals status effects, and heals fatigue. Oh my god, it's a full heal. Maybe we gotta get our science up, dude. That's crazy. Alright, well, I think that the play is we're gonna go back to the library, finish the other book in gym for the double experience. Alright, gym, reading area, read a book. Absolutely. Time will pass. Gym. Mobility. I'll try reading this book today. Sports of the Tokyo Residential Complex. That is not what I thought it said. I thought it said mobility. The most popular sport in the Tokyo Residential Complex would have to be futsal. Being a sport that can be enjoyed on a compact court is perfect for the complex, where space is at a premium. Children kick the ball in parking lots or in parks, dreaming of one day representing their city. Meanwhile, soccer, which futsal is based on, loses player every year. What? That's because it's hard to find the space to play soccer. As the Tokyo Residential Complex continues to develop, sports that require a large amount of space are forced to be set aside. Okay, that makes sense, I guess, because it's only a limited amount of room. Interesting. All world sports such as baseball, soccer, and rugby are currently on life support. I never knew soccer used to be popular. I guess culture really does change. That's an interesting little concept. Increase your mobility by 5. Heck yeah! I'm gonna finish the book and get double experience. Gym is definitely going up, dude. Library. I got that electrified fence now, which is cool. Read a book and study. Time will pass. Gym. So we'll have finished gym up actually, and so this is actually pretty good. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Nothing. Finishing this book increases your mobility by 10. Gym level 2. Let's go. Huge. Report cards are going up. Eddie, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
I'm actually going to turn auto on while I get a quick drink.
Well then.
All right, I'm going to get a drink really quick. I'm going to make sure I don't miss nothing. Proper drink. I don't know what it's. Hey, I should be reading this. Hold on, actually. What was I thinking with this? This is a bad idea. No, I mean, I don't really know what he said. He just said something about going to bed, so. Ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy. Time for some juice. Love some good juice. Give him ice or sugar.
Hey,
Good juice. Hey,
Taki?
Taki.
What's up?
Karua. Whoa. What's up? Oh, this is back when we were like teenagers in school, right? Cool. What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Oh,
Huh? Chocolate?
it's Valentine's Day.
You know, it is Valentine's Day.
Heck
so-
yeah. Orange boy's back up here. Hello, Orange Cat. What did you just do?
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind.
Typical
Anyway,
guy
I
response.
don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
That's a little spicy. Mr. Orange Cat, what are you doing?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Snacks? Aren't you giving it away?
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry.
Hey, what are you doing, buddy?
Guess I wasn't thinking.
No, it's okay. It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, it doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. Well, obviously not. I used to think of her as just one of the family. But after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright? Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karua and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
That's kind of cool. I respect that. I mean, I've never really done it before, but I think it's kind of cool to make your own chocolate without, you know, going to the store.
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
Oh, snap. Takumi's triggered.
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
What? Karua doesn't like men?
She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh. I understand.
Oh, it was for your mom.
Takumi and I had the same response. I was like, oh shoot, this whole time he's been excited about this girl and she's not even straight, you know.
Hey, that's pretty cool though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care.
That was fun. That was hilarious. Good little
Technically,
unexpected
it wasn't
turn.
Just for her.
Oh.
Here.
Aww.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now.
Yeah, so bend the rules, Karua. Respect it.
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
I mean, I guess you guys don't see the stars because you're in underground dome. I don't really understand because you can see the sky there, you know? It's supposed to be underground.
An astro what?
It's
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library.
You also like the library, man. I don't know, man. If we find Karua, not Nozomi, but Karua, maybe she's a love interest at heart, naturally.
I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Yeah, he's kind of a stick in the mud sometimes.
Shut up.
Good teasing, though. A little flirtatious, yeah. Day 33.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Something's gonna happen here soon.
Prepare to spend another
We
day
might, if we do get free time
ensuring
today, I
that
don't feel
you
confident in doing it in the
suffer
library.
to pave the
Maybe
way
not.
for Be ready to give
Oh.
your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and
Just turn off the TV mid-conversation. Violent. Let me just mute that TV. Shut that sucker up. It's no surprise I dream about Karu again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. Really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. Not alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. The parallel universe theory started to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternative version of Karu, then what's she doing here? Is she just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? You know, if that's really what you're going off of, how'd you get here from the parallel world? Thinking about this isn't going to go get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Oh, there's a girl outside her door. Let's go say hi. Tsubasa! You're going to the right, aren't you? No. Tsubasa? You're to the left? Morning, Takumi. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... That's not the worst part of her character. Everything else is great. She's just fantastic. Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Alright. Anybody on the 3rd floor, or the 2nd floor, or the 1st floor? They're not even in training. Where are they? Oh, they're in the cafeteria with us. Huh. Huh? And Shoma's not a woman. Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like you've seen a middle-aged hotel manager who's been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I think Takumi wishes it was, but no. I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away? Oh my god, Kyoshika, what the frick? Oh, I'm actually curious now. I am too. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What, the call of your tummy? What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. I'm pregnant. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And then he finally told me what was bothering him. You're pregnant, Shoma? Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Oh. Another one? Listen here, Shoma. You haven't helped me in any battles. And you keep calling yourself a worm? For that? We're going right to left. You're not going to get first. I don't know what you think you saw last night, but you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword. Well, perhaps I got carried away. I think it's a funny comment. What's all this stuff about dreams and memories? Does Shoma have some kind of special ability you didn't tell us about? We're here because of that shrimpy little pill bug? Right, what does he want? What's he want? What's all this about? Shoma unlocked a repressed memory? He's gone through trauma. What's the deal with getting us all together for this? Didn't we decide it was just a regular dream last time? Shoma's been acting weird lately. Maybe now he's gonna explain why. Another dream memory? What was the first one again? I forgot about it already. Honestly, me too. That's facts. It was a hospital, right? Is Shoma alright? A dream unlocking a repressed memory. I thought we resolved this issue already. I don't know, your sister's clairvoyant. Why don't we address that issue, huh? She needs to provide some help to us. We're going off of Shoma and your sister, and neither one of y'all are consistent, I'm sorry to say. Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Yes, you already said that. What's up with Shoma this time? Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Ginzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. Why would we fight? Is it bad? That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. That's facts, though. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images of our mind, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us up in the lore here? I mean, typical, like, fan right there. Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up with some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Huh? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And that was a reaction. Don't mess with me, Nozomi. You don't hold secrets just like Shoma doesn't. And those machines are the same as the ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working. Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what these machines are for, so why were they at both the hospital and here at the school? Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think I remember. I think what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
Oh. Interesting.
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
So they're trying to make ultimates like Hope Speak Academy?
What is it they were researching?
How to make blood monsters that stab themselves and get powers.
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet.
Still, this is a weird image.
But I remembered somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine.
Okay.
And they said something. Something about my blood.
It's a type O.
Your blood.
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Okay. Special blood? You think it's got something to do with hemoanemia? But hemoanemia comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma. Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? Great reference to Star Wars. Yes, the Force is real. I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about, right? You should know your blood type, to be honest. Like I said, the memory Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
Huh.
There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Okay.
So you too.
Tomato Girl's here. Hold on. I'm going to fact check this live. Who we got here? Subasa, top right. Darumi, Shoma, myself. Who's that purple-haired person? Is that Aima? I guess that's Aima. Gaku, Assassin Guy, Kako, Takamaru, Tomato Head. Who's that? Oh, that's Hiroko? Oh, Hiroko, you're back! Oh my gosh. Aido, hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because that samurai woman... Who's missing? This is like theory crafting right live. Nagumi, whatever her name is. She's the only one not here. Cause that bottom right one looks empty. There's no like coloring over it. So she could still come in, but I don't know. This is weird. So that one's missing. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else missing. Because if she's missing. Tomato Head's here, Samurai Girl's here, blue haired guy's here. I guess that's it. Where is that? Didn't they say they had a person too though? Like a big fighter? They're not here either. Or they had another teammate, so that person didn't make it here either. Interestingly enough. Alright. Interesting.
What?
I think it's very fascinating. You were all on these machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me. Cheap viewers. I don't want to buy views. I just want to have a good time. I want to play my game. Why do these people do this? I don't care. I'm not gonna... Alright, well, we'll have to deal with that later. Goodness.
For the same experiment.
I hate bots, dude. On everything. I don't care if it's on Twitter and it's a freaking due to the like a monkey, like a cryptocurrency monkey. I don't care who it is. It could be a fake sounding person. Don't bot. This crap's stupid. Just let people have their fun. We must have all been research subject for some experiment, okay? We're experiment, and we all have the same kind of blood. Alright, I'm thinking that they teleported us or transported us to another dimension. You know, weird, and we have dimensional like transportation. Maybe we're fleeing our old planet. Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes, except for one. Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now was also there. Wrong. Nagoya wasn't, or whatever her name is. Yeah, Nozomi, you know, you weren't there. What do you know? Confess. Tell me the truth. You're crazy, man. She's not even shocked, dude. It's so clear she knows what's going on. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were all unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. Bro turned into a frog. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came to the school. I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare medical bills. Yeah, that's what you're worried about. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See, don't just add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex when our powers first awakened? Oh, but that would mean there's a second. Oh, wait a minute. So they transported us to the hospital and we're all unconscious because we used our powers for the first time. As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy. Yo, how are we just now talking about this? We're 33 days here, and nobody ever had a conversation about how we even got to this academy. That we did that in Danganronpa 2 within the first 10 minutes. Naturally, I was assumed we were all brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in the hospital first, and the gap in our memory would have mean we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it's related to hemoanemia after all. I think so, too. That's the only thing we have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Karura's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this to hear this piece of trash talk about this ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanemia. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending this lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this, would understanding hemoanemia better give us any practical advantage against the outsiders or invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Yoshika, I like you. You got a fire in your eyes. I'm telling you right now, there's no invaders. I guess you could train, but even what do you guys do after training in the morning? You just chit-chat. You have drinks. I mean, even when we were at that other academy, y'all wanted food afterwards. So don't act like you can't have a conversation at the same time. This is a mystery. Unimportant? We're never gonna learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? There's been one battle, and everybody fought except for the 3 who don't fight. Like, that's okay. We're okay. Nico, he didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Awfully convenient, though. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. I think you're a traitor. I think that you and Nagoi had a special relationship. We decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have no capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you all, coming up with these weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You have been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Oh, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Whoa, you got crazy eyes and a crazy mouth. Just looking at me makes me want to vomit. So does she have like normally like blue dimples in her eyes? I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right, it's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been as powerful as pond scum. Now it's finally breaking down, making me lose touch with reality. My man is the ultimate freaking cock and simp and soy boy, dude. I'm sorry. All the terminology. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. You'll just never talk. Okay. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Karura stepped in to block his path. She's gonna put that, bam, the freaking hand on the wall maneuver. She's gonna put the moves on him. Like, hey, you're half the size. I got a tomato on my head. Let's do it. I don't know. That selfish, depressing act isn't gonna cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Karura? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's gonna do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Karura's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. Yeah, I don't understand why she's so angry. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But and I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it. No excuses. Just go. Leave. Move out. Mosey. Shuffle off. Scram. Depart. Disappear. Get out. 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 Hey, leave him alone, you... Gaku stepped in and grabbed Karu's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Oh my gosh, bro. Gaku is literally getting the Kazuichi treatment, flying away. Did she just uppercut him? Bakun? What is a Bakun? This is insanity, dude. She literally just like Mortal Kombat uppercutted this man to death. Holy frick. Oh, she has a problem with men. Please tell me you don't have a problem with men. I just want to shoot that back at Gaku. Whoa, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can fist things? Wait a minute, that sounds bad. She can box? And Otsutsuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, finance, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it. Damn it, you'll get yours when the revolution comes. Damn, his nose actually bleeding. His face has got a big freaking welch. Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how hard they deserve it. Stop it, Karura. Please, that's enough. So I'm guessing you don't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Karura. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's gonna take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it's come to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an unapologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I want information? Come on, man. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all be better off if I'd never been born. Goodness. Anyway, you're such a dick. Well said. Brother, dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you. She made you look like gutter trash. Yeah, and she your new mistress now that Hiroko's gone? You gonna cheat on Hiroko? She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met that guy. Ooh, yeah, because you don't have a dad. Sorry, bud. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with a killing game, and is totally still a genre with an untapped potential. Darumi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry, if I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Oh, that's a new sprite. Damn, Shoma just started crying. He's just tearing up all over the place. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filled out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. Free time. Free time. Let me get some free time. I'm exhausted already. But there's still plenty of time in the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack any time. I got to be ready when they do. Alright. We got free time. Who's available? These people just vanished. They're still in the training room? Actually insane. Wait, are they only available in the evening then? Maybe I should have thought about that. Alright, well, we have... What is our stats like now? So I'll get another save going in here. I'll do it right here, I don't care. What's a report card? Commander absorption 1? You can absorb more than one commander? Alright, Ido's got one. We never even looked at the report cards. Let's look at the report cards, the new people. Nozomi Kirifuji likes rolled eggs, dislikes hospitals. Okay. So she wouldn't get caught dead in a hospital and she hates them. Okay. Preferred items? Do we have no... Oh, we have to unlock these. Karura Uzuki likes to dominate the world. Dislikes pinies, roses, and camellias. Why do you hate flowers, dude? Dislike series that get canceled too soon? If you're a country gal, you watch TV, huh? Training montages. That's kind of cool. It'll get you in the mood. I can respect that. Haru Maniaki dislikes loveless acts. What the hell? Dislikes studying. Oh god, I made Takumi study like a nerd all this time. Dude, who plays this guy skipping free times, by the way? That's terrible. Alright, we can't do anything in the biolab because we need science, so it's not even worth going there right now. I could possibly go to the trap room. Where is the trap room? This is the metal shop. That's where we want to go, right? I'm tempted to do this because max use is +1. Stunning enemies sounds good. I think that's like a really good thing to slow them down. You know what? Screw it. Let's upgrade the fencing a little bit. Oh, that's all I can do. I need to have social studies skill. Alright, well, after all the drama, I have a hard time believing, unironically, that they're gonna, you know, make the invaders attack tonight. So I'm thinking we go for it. A lot of save files. Kumi room. I just want to finish the books. I feel like everything opens up after the books. Time will pass, that's fine. We do need social studies to upgrade that stuff more. I do like social studies. What do we have in social studies still? We did this. Everything needs to know about the Tokyo Residential Complex. 0 of 2. We haven't done that. Let's do that one. I'll try reading this book today. Everything there is to know about the Tokyo Residential Complex. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a fortress within an all-weather dorm. It's okay, so any weather. Its size is roughly 390 square miles. Interesting. It is mankind's sole residential area, based on the 23 wards of the old world's city of Tokyo. Cool lore. Some 500,000 people live peacefully under a roof that shields sky, so that's why we never met each other before now. Okay, I thought it was a tiny place. On the surface, society operates under capitalism and encourages the free market, but the wealth gap is rather small. Interesting. And in practice, it's closer to communism. The Tokyo Residential Complex governing body is the Tokyo Residential Complex Administration, whose members inherit their position. Sounds important. That could be the people who put us in here. The predecessor of the Tokyo Residential Complex, blank, was completed about blank years ago. Interesting. The sponsor of the construction plan was blank. Blank, who was blank at the time, set up blank project to protect mankind from blank. So invaders? Together with the sworn friends blank and a coup d'etat? Blank. Square. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. But it's good lore. Increase my exploration. Yes! It's gonna be a double free time, which means double experience. Let's go. Honestly, we're getting through this library pretty handedly so far. Because we are done with... Read a book. Yeah. So let me think about this. We are... Okay, so gym is done. Social studies is about to be done. Linguistics just needs one more. So we have 5 of these left. So we can complete it in 2.5 days. That's pretty good. Social studies. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it from the end. Level social studies too. Finishing this book increased your exploration by 10. I didn't level up in social studies? What the frick? This scrap is annoying.
It's time to hit the hay. You never know when
Tomorrow
your
something's
leaders
gonna
might
happen.
attack, so rest up while you
Something's
still
happening
can.
tomorrow. We're not doing library if we get free time tomorrow. I think we're gonna get maybe one free time. Which
Well,
actually we should do the library to get
good night.
linguistics done. I don't know what this drink is. I just got like a juice drink in the fridge here. If we had going on. Well then, good night. There wasn't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more fighting. Before long, I drifted into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Bong, bing, bong. Well, that's new. You're one of those... I've done this. It's one of those relaxing chairs. You put your feet in and it just like massages your body.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense
Wow, that was a real...
Academy.
Get ready for your 34th day. You just
Prepare to spend
goes full
another
energy.
day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Okie dokie.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Cool. Thanks for the flashing my face afterwards, as usual. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Yeah, after yesterday, I'm sure it's all roses. Darumi is out. And nobody else is. Oh, wait. Cafeteria is only 2 people? Everybody else doesn't want to come outside. Darumi, what do you want? Hey, Takumi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped. Wow. Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. So funny. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go right to the cafeteria. She went there. So there's only the 3 of them. I wonder if I didn't talk to her if she'd go to the cafeteria and just show up. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd be expect any others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my face with ketchup and mayonnaise to give such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those 2 are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't been woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off, just for something to do. And Darumi's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nezumi will show up. I might as well just eat and keep going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. Suspicious. Nobody came to the cafeteria but 3 people. But just this rift between the 2 groups bothers me. It's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. I like that wording freaks me out. But like what am I supposed to do here wording wise? Like, okay, there's definitely going to be an attack. Because it's... Oh, it's morning, though. What do I do? Well, you guys are... Y'all are still in the... Okay, it's morning. That's right. I really just feel like I should just get the... Maybe I don't know. I think I should play fire. They did warn me an attack might happen soon, but it could happen in the evening. It could happen at night. That's the problem. I don't know when these attacks are going to happen. I want to do things... Let's go to the rec room. Maybe what we do is we make a gift. Movie where monster attacks people when a certain date and time of the week becomes a series after blowing up. There's a lot of things we can make here. Maybe we just, like, make something. Huh. For dabbing on swords, reapply to remove any old oils and prevent rust. I might want to build that. Folding chair. I wonder if she'd like that Karuka walk. There's so much stuff to make here. A noose. Giving a noose to Darumi sounds funny to me. Dumbbell for broke. I could see him liking a dragon jacket. I could see him liking that too. Yeah, bikers love them, right? We have a lot of the key material. We don't have a lot of stone material. We should keep that in mind. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a present. And okay, so I can craft a present. And maybe give that to somebody. The question is, I can't do anything in the biolab. I could go to the training room and do a training. But honestly, I feel like I can do the training at any point. Alright, Gift-O-Matic. Come on, give it to me. Focus. We don't have many of that. This is a little bit of that. We don't have much of that. Don't have much of that. Gold bar. I'm looking for something I can make that doesn't cost much. Winter ice cream stick. Dear sister package. That's the sick pouch. Sewing kit. Wait, what's that? Nope. I want things that, come on. Give me something that it does. Oh, this could be good. Towel. It's engineers. It's heat resistant and durable, which makes it perfect grabbing hot metal and wiping off oils. Oh, that would be good for Carrera, as well as, what's her name? Probably. And Subasa's right here. All right, we're gonna make Subasa the towel. I'm sure she'll love the heat resistant towel. Right? She's an engineer, right? We made our first gift! This is a hype moment. Who would like this? Subasa? Oh shoot, we just go right to free time?
This for me? Wow! You have no idea how
Subasa! Woo woo! Technology went up by 20? What does that mean? Oh, you get rewards from it. Each character has their own preferred gifts. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades? Oh, you can check each character's preferred items in the report card, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. This is a first-time bonus for any gifts. There's a first-time gift for every gift you give to make for the first time. So gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Shoot, I should be doing this too. Free time. Baby. Okay. Well, she likes me. And that gave me technology? What's my grade? No. What is technology? Is that a... Oh, it is. It's a science. She's a science gal, huh? Cool. That was a great bonus to my first time gift for her. I think the plan has worked out really good. I think that I was afraid that today would be a risk day. And so I'm going to go to the library and just finish up the last linguistics book. And then we would have given a gift today. That's really big progress. Linguistics. Literacy history of the Tokyo Residential Complex. Get it done with. And we just need 2 more days to finish the entire library up. Oh, I still get 10. I thought I get double from that. Maybe it doesn't double. I thought I was told it was doubled at some point.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Oh my god, what is going on in this chat? Hey, I really enjoy your stream. Bro, another bot. I'm not adding any of these people, dude. These people are scammers. They want my information. It pisses me off. Like, let me enjoy my game. Like, this is my playthrough. I'm sharing with the world. I'm trying to have a good time.
You never know when the
Drinking a lot of drinks. Gotta keep my fluids up. But I hate bots still.
Well then.
Honestly, that was an eventful day. Plus, we got a Tsubasa gift going in there. The towel, I knew she'd like it. Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. We haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just on edges before. The invaders do attack when we're like this. Will we be able to fight them off? Somehow I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it one more time. I give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I guess you should have expected this. Nothing. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Nothing. You have messed with my understanding of this game.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine!
So when we finish up the library, we won't be coming back to the library ever again.
Get ready for your 35th
After that,
day
honestly,
active
the board
service
game,
here
we already
at
got a
Friends
lot of those
Academy.
unique gifts.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and
I know you get
celebrate the
materials out there,
unstoppable
but
to pave the way for humanity's future
I'm conflicted,
greatness.
you know?
Be ready to give your lives to
Like,
protect
what?
your
There's a couple
beloved
items, but
school
until I'm a
from
higher
the
level, what's the
vile
point of going on the
Empire
board game?
Academy.
I can maybe put out fires. Wow. I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Oh, Nozomi's outside. Let's go say hi. Nozomi. I'm not a creep. I just want to say hi. I'm definitely not excited to chit-chat in the morning. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Karura and the others for our morning training. Nozomi left before I could say another word. Oh man, isn't there any way I can make this right? Tsubasa and Aido were in the cafeteria. Nobody else was available, huh? Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd like to say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team. I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since that incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. Figured as much. Aido takes it personally. He takes things hard. I'm the same way. What's with Aido though? It looks like there's something on his mind. What's gonna happen if the invaders attack while we're fighting amongst ourselves? I don't even want to think about it. No, I mean, hold on. Before we do that, can I just remedy in this in the report card? Where is she? Tsubasa. No, hold on. Wow, you only have 3, 6, 8 items you like. 2, 5, 8. Tools? Oh, like a toolkit maybe, I guess? And she liked this throw-up bag because she does a throw-up thing, which we never even gave her that. It doesn't even show up here. Interesting. So everybody has unique items you have to unlock. That's intriguing. I think that's a really smooth overlay, though. Hey, it's Aido. Is everything okay? Do you still feel bad what happened with Shoma and Karara? Well, of course I do, but there's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we've discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I've been looking into it more in detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. I have not seen you in the library once. I'm in the library. Also, give me that book. The more I learn and the more I think about it, I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than what we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from the different universes. You're serious about that? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no, I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness? Right, Nozomi wasn't even in the hospital. First fight in the Tokyo residential complex. Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like this. I don't even remember this cutscene. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was a sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? Well, we've just all fell into another world. I don't know. That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. What's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? So, well, it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought nobody would take me seriously. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, the school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and that weird marked machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
Going to the other reality.
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here? Absolutely they did. Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole station generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just in the next world over in the multiverse. Those movies are kind of a pain. Those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. This is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes, here we go again. No matter how much I tried to dismiss it, the idea kept coming back. All of us blacking out, that gap in our memories, the strange machines, it all supports that theory, I guess. Felt like there's not the whole story, though. Maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. They keep me second guessing, dude. Unfortunately, I really just want to get the library done. But gift giving sounded really good. So here's the play. We're gonna go to the library. I'm gonna try to finish up another one of those for the double experience. All right. So we're gonna go read a book. We're gonna learn some new stuff. We have math and science left. Ironically, the subjects I probably suck the most at in school. Science seems useful because we need it for the elixirs. So maybe we do science. Insect metamorphosis? Biosphere of the Toki Residential. Now, I want to know about metamorphosis. Show me that. I tried reading this book today. Insect metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their mouths after an initial growing phase. Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa, before finally transforming into an imago. By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival into their imago state. In other words, they are like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in a cocoon made of blood when we transform. So what are we, insect bugs? What are you trying to say, Takumi? I've never once seen it be transformed into a bug. Wow. Is that some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? It's an interesting little cutscene. Reading this book increases your investigation by 5. One more free time. Don't do this to me. No! Oh, somebody's at the door. I wonder what they want. Frick! Who is it? I casually walked over to the door and I'd opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Haruko. Oh, Nozomi. Sorry for disturbing you. I thought for sure he would have expected her, but yeah. Huh? Oh no, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how Akira was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. Oh no. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Why is everybody in the cafeteria but me? Alright, in that case, we better hurry. I knew we'd get cocked. Thank you. Come on. Is that another word? Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. I thought I'd get another free time, but I didn't, unfortunately. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. Everyone was pissed. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government officials, then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Carrara. To heartlessly steal away from the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such a malfeasance, even the holy What the freak? No! What happened? Even the holy Jumanji sword trembles without outrage. Ew. Too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to your... with your vibrating sword to yourself? It vibrates? Hey, I am on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Oh, because what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be really cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why has everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're talking to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness to what? I'm gonna expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and met our sweet, merciless judgment? There's a criminal? A criminal? Wait, what do you mean by merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down. Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst, it's a promise. Your treasure? Your shovel? In the name of the Azutskis, I'll have my revenge. Hey, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know anything about nothing. You wouldn't take, like, something with value? Oh, this yelling is making me feel nauseous, and I can't do anything to stop them. I feel so pathetic. I'm sorry, Takumi. What a racket. I wish they'd just give it a rest already. What should we do here? There's got to be some way we can help. Yeah, boy! The killings are gonna finally get started! What is she so mad about? This is going way too far. I don't hit girls, but so if Carrara starts going crazy again, I'm not gonna be able to step in. You'd better ask Carrara what's going on, then maybe we can calm her down. She wouldn't talk to you. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Carrara. The one responsible for this malfeasance must pay. As Carrara to explain what's going on, it's best you hear it straight from her. Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's this all about, a treasure being stolen? Fine, it pains me to relieve this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last. That's it? That's what was bothering you? Curry? I mean, curry's good, but I thought you lost your shovel, or like they, you know, took something from you. Your curry. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. And I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful of it as if it was some low-class slop. This is unacceptable. How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel them like a grape. I like it. Let's go with that. You're gonna flay someone alive for eating your curry. You have to understand, Carrara really likes curry. Like, really. You could use for a day's constant worth of realities and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rationomatic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe. Otsutsuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. So you have to be supervised consistently from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as it was my own child. Now some low-down thief has taken away from me. Snatching a child away in the dead of night, truly a despicable crime. What child? It's curry! Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This really is stupid. All this over a little curry? I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
Alright. I will do a thing at some point about ships, but I rarely enough, I want to see these two react more. Also, was that her outfit the whole time? I thought she had a different, like, outfit. I didn't remember her wearing a black shirt. We got bullied again. There's the Galactic Bazooka and the crowd goes wild. Good song. Is that what that attack's called? Damn it! That's the second time you've got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. She's gonna box the hell out of them. But you're not actually gonna execute them, are you? Absolutely. It's just a shame that they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make it for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them up into little pieces and serve them in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemonymia, are you? What else? Enemies of the Azuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity. We're sworn to exterminate. But Karara, you're really not kidding, are you? You're really gonna use your full power on one of us all over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking. We'll take that line down. You're pretty strong, too, you know? That's not his voice. Great idea. Let's make it a hemoanemia battle royale. I'll go grab our infusers. Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were head on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Why? You were already on thin ice with her. Why would you eat her food? What was the reasoning? Huh? Snatching a child away in the dead of the night is a truly despicable crime. Lady Karara's anger must be appeased. I think we just found our secret ingredient for the next batch of curry. Did I hear that right? Did that little cockroach just confess? Please, no. We shouldn't be using hemonemia on each other. What's Shoma thinking? Has he completely lost his mind? Yeah, why would you just eat someone's food? That's like a no-go. You never do that with someone's home. If you're in their home, you don't just start eating their food. Did Shoma just say what I think he just did? Come on, a hemonemia battle royale. Let's do it. I'll go grab our infusers so we can start whenever. Is Shoma going to be alright? People around here sure do get passionate about food, but at least it makes for a good show. Shoma, why? I need to keep it together. Why'd she have to hit me? I'm not even that guilty party here. I might have the rottenest luck in the world. Yeah, you got beat up twice by her, dude. Shoma, what did you mean just now? Just when I said it was me. I had the curry Karara left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemoanemia on me. I won't complain. Bro, I'm convinced he's covering for somebody, or he just wants to die because he's just feels miserable and depressed. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? That's true. Anyway, you found the culprit now, so now can you guys stop fighting? I see. Karara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma, and she's gonna... How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? It was delicious. You didn't eat it. Sigh. That's all? I might have forgiven if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the flaying. Go ahead, feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you want... Very well, if you're really resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My subline hemonemia will be the last thing you ever see. Karara, no, think about what you're saying. Hemonemia was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? The maggot and I will duel each other, no holds bars. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel. Now, it's just a friendly little training exchange between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use the hemoanemia. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. You and one army. I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Hey, look at you breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too. Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first. You'll never threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll be involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign. It's happening. It's finally happening. Go, viva, killing. This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we built will collapse into complete madness. It's actually nuts. No, this war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all might be a little crazy too. We're cooped up in here. Between the invaders, our hemoanemia powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already been completely warped. We lose our last semblance of sanity now. I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
Oh, frick. Takubi's frickin' pissed. He's gonna start boxing everybody himself. He's gonna be the one initiating the fight. I don't know what this drink is. Dude, he's really angry now that she's crying. I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting amongst ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. Somebody has to fight to resolve this. Let's stick to the one-on-one duel. Just Karara and Shoma. Can I see Shoma's actual ability now? Huh? But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir, Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days? We're on day 43? We're gonna spend 8 days on this arc in the school? That's actually nuts. I'm sorry. Are you sure, Lady Karara? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. Actually, sometimes you wait a whole month if you want to read a manga. 8 to see Atsuki is a lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? There's an enemy attack before then I win by default. No questions asked. Understand? So you auto-win if they attack. Okay, so we don't even have to battle. Alright, I can live with that. And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma, it's a battle for supremacy among our teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Hey, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided, Kyoshika. They've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Or today is day 35, so 8 days is 5, 3, carry the 1. Day 43. I was just gonna say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Hehe, well, that's my little dung beetles. It looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong. It's a fun little beat, too. Alright. Karara stormed out, her piercing high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything should be you want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all, if it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yagumi and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's gonna hold you up to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said it all on his own. It'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was only the way to stop a fight from breaking out, right? There and in there. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice. I'll see what I can do to calm Karora down, but I don't know if that'll do any good. Once she fixates on an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. You know, I got 8 days to go to the library. Shoma, you're screwed. Bye-bye. With one last apologetic look, and Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this? I know they've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max? Remember, even if the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get Shoma ready as soon as possible. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you could beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars! Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. I must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. It's gonna be nighttime now. We decided to leave things at that for today, and we went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Rick! Our plan from yesterday has completely failed, miserably.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
8 days is nuts.
Well then, good night.
I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Karara. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. This will only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Adam Troop! Get ready for your 30. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your life.
Sorry, I at this point I feel like if I've seen it before, I could probably skip a little bit of that. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I'd be better go to the cafeteria and check. Oh, Gaku's in front. So talk to Gaku. Gaku! Where are you? What the hell was that? Was that a butterfly? Oh, it's the arrow. I was like, is that a butterfly? I saw it for a second flutter and I thought for sure it was something else. Oh, hey, Takumi. You heading to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. That is really sad. They're not in the training room. Oh, they are in the training room. All 4 of them. I kind of want to see them training. Cafeteria. Shoma's not here? No, Ida went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back either. Damn it, this ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Karora hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last 2 members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Ida practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence. I mean, I seriously causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right if you rely on me for anything. It will only lead you to despair in the end. If we murder the other team before the time limit, we win by default. Just think about it, okay? Is it me or does Shoma look more determined than before? Just a little, I mean. Does he? People don't just change overnight. Old habits die hard, I should know. Shoma. I guess we should hear what Shoma has to say. Can't believe he's still saying it like that. He needs to toughen up. I suppose we'd be better to listen to what Shoma has to say. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Oh, sheesh. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. You just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. You don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you in any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. Not even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. Hey, hit me! What? What? Takakamaru got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing. Just hit me. See what happens. Okay. Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. That was like the most wimpy smack sound I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. It's like... Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected, so what do you got to complain about? What the hell? Bro's got freaking... a disease, dude. Oh my god, it's like Ibuki in Danganronpa 2. Is that like hives? Is that what that's hives? Shoma? A few minutes later. You see what I mean now. I've been like this for as long as I remember. The slightest sign of conflict in my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out. Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. It's no wonder how he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. We can't do that. You're lined up to fight Carrara next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too. I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us into their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of our every shred of human dignity. Arf, ruff, ruff. Ow. Finally a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. But there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Shoma. I'll get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick at the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like you're hitting someone to vent your frustration. Mumbling even more self-depressing comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as I expected. Yeah, he showed so much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. Ruff, ruff, arf, arf, woof, 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 whine. A killing game would make all those little problems go away. Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all of this must have known Mr. Genzaki's condition. Yeah. So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this? You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. A special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Atsuki. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding. It's just gonna stay buried. What if we got him to get to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him to overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking to people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Gonzaki's lack of drive shows in every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right, physiognomy may have discredited it a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. That's right, we're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure, I'll even do it for a minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can do to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Can you at least give me a free time, man? I'm behind in my free times, dude. The game has been stealing them from me. Aido said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That may have been potential none of us recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm gonna have to chip away at his deep-stated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Dang it. Collect information on gifts? Oh, we're gonna go around and talk to people. Alright, starting with Gaku. You're gonna be up here on the roof. Something Shoma would want? What about a plushie? Plushie? I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He's a child? He wanted a plushie? Seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing now. Alright, well, we got some information there. Darumi's probably gonna give me crap all, but we'll talk to her. I can't wait! You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is it not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely gonna lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just gonna forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I always just have to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I think there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Oh. Maybe that's it. A pet shop. Because he said he had a dog, right? You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Inzaki to fight?
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Karara, who knows what we might have to be forced to do? Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Gonzaki is as confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. He just ran away with his dog. You'd think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For that record, I say, no way. A pet. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. What would he fight for? His dog. Aido! And then we're done.
Oh.
Something Shoma might want? I'd have to guess something dog related. Dog related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
That was his voice? I have never heard him talk. That's crazy. Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What can I give him though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it?
Ah.
Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I go look for a book on dogs? There seems like a book Shoma would like. A picture book about Shiba Inu should be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. It's gonna be a dog plushie. And a dog book to go together. He had a pet dog back in the pretty residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. There you go. If I get him a plushie, it looks like Leo. He's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's receipt list for a dog plushie. Eventually, they actually have one. A Shiba Inu dog plushie. A Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials on the are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. Well, I know somebody who has a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's alright, the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. Or outside. I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Okay, I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Alright. Another night over. A new day. Bing bong.
Get prepared to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
Alright. Yeah, nothing new there. Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Sure. Well, we're going outside, so this is gonna be a good time to possibly get resources too. Like materials we need. Man, we are blowing through days, so. Who is coming out? I only get these couple, huh? Chance of BP and machines. Minerals and machines. BP and textiles. Textiles and minerals. Okay, well, we need plants. Textiles and minerals. Those are new. Minerals and machines. That's also new. BP and textiles. BP and machines. Please ignore me. Sorry, next time. What? No. I am still training. I'm experimenting. Textiles and minerals. Well, textiles is new. BP machines, BP and textiles. I just will do Darumi. Weird combination. Let's head out. Darumi go time. Funny. Woof. Oh. Wildfire. In order to pass through an undying flame space, you'll need to have a firefighting level. That corresponds to the space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing the story. By passing through an undying flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces you can pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. Okay, bottom left is where they want me to go. Unfortunately, that's where my stuff has been. I really have to use the bathroom now. Unfortunately. You know what? We are going to save here. We're going to save here. I'm going to be done for the day. We'll have to get Shoma convinced next time, and let's encourage Shoma to be a member of the team. Unfortunately, I just have to use the bathroom and be done for the night. Alright, well, anybody who comes in the future, thanks for coming by and watching for our playthrough. I always appreciate everybody who came by, who just comes by in general, or is spending time watching me. It really means the world. This is my, gameplay, my kind of live reaction to the game. So, yep, we're going to pick it up next week. Man, Shoma needs to get his butt in gear because we need to not be slaves to the other team. And that'll be all. So with that, I'm going to end the stream. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, Ultimates. Peace out, future people who join.